In 2006, I opened the first chiropractic clinic in Vietnam, ACC. And I want to say thank you to the Vietnamese government. Thank you to the Vietnamese Ministry of Health in specific, and to the Departments of Health. And also thank you to the Vietnamese people. When I opened up my clinic, it was after a year of researching how chiropractic should be brought into this country. I worked with the American consulate, I worked with the Ministry of Health in Hanoi, and we laid out the criteria for what a doctor of chiropractic would need to be. And afterwards, when I got my clinic built and I got all my licenses, the Ministry of Health sent a delegation from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh to visit my clinic and to inspect it and to pass it off. And so in Vietnam, we were the first country in Southeast Asia where the Ministry of Health and Departments of Health had together well enough to open us legally from day one. That's never been done before. I was one of the first chiropractors in Malaysia. I was among the first 10 chiropractors in Malaysia. I was one of the very first successful chiropractors in Malaysia. And when I first got to Malaysia, they allowed me to practice. Went to the government and they gave me a business license. And they notarized my diploma and they allowed me to practice. But chiropractic wasn't legal. And there was no real protection for my profession. And it was the same with Hong Kong. Hong Kong opened up and allowed chiropractors to come in and practice. But it was many years before we actually had licenses and clinic inspections and things like that. Nowadays, if you go to Hong Kong, you cannot practice unless you've been to an actual school. If you go to Malaysia, it's the same. Thailand has recently made chiropractic laws, as have the Philippines. And Vietnam has yet to have a chiropractic law. There's only a very few of us. However, a doctor of chiropractic who's awarded a medical practitioner certificate in this country, up till now, had to present a diploma from a certified school, and that has to be legalized and notarized, and he has to demonstrate that he's spent 2 years practicing somewhere else, and also show a clean criminal record. And so what I would urge you to know is that just because there's chiropractic in the sign, it doesn't mean that it's chiropractic. And I would like to talk to practitioners. If you're a physiotherapist, you're not a chiropractor. If you're a traditional medical doctor, you are not a chiropractor. If you're something else, a dentist or any other type of practitioner, if you haven't been to 4,000 hours of chiropractic school, you're not a chiropractor. And it's the same thing. If you're a physiotherapist and you do some kind of manipulation, you're not doing chiropractic and it's dangerous. If you're a traditional medical doctor and you're doing some kind of manipulation and trying to call it chiropractic, you're not a chiropractor. Any more than it's possible to become an orthopedic surgeon by going to a few months of trade school courses. These type of professions are serious. They take serious study. There are many counterindications. There are many things you know. So I would urge you, if you're going to somebody, make sure they're really a chiropractor who graduated from a chiropractic school. If you're a practitioner of some other type of medicine, please don't try and steal the name of chiropractic. But in general, most of the people, if not all the people who have been licensed as a chiropractor, have had actual chiropractic training. But like anywhere, nothing's perfect. We still have an issue with people trying to hijack our name and people acting like they're chiropractors when they're not. People calling themselves chiropractic when they don't have chiropractic education. And also people starting schools that teach very, very short courses in chiropractic when they don't really have credentials to do that. And also with people opening chiropractic clinics that don't have chiropractors. And so I hope that this will stop.